Immigration is an issue that has affected America since its founding, though today's version is focused more on the question of illegal immigration. This is significant today as different methods of immigration reform are currently being considered by the government. Census results show that there has been a recent spike in immigration over the last couple of years. This has affected many naturalized Americans because with more people entering the country, it causes unemployment to rise. As seen on this map, the countries with the highest rate of emigration to America are Mexico, Canada, and various countries in Asia. This map accounts for those immigrants who entered the country legally. A long-term effect of immigration is a rise in population causing our cities and schools to get crowded. One pro of it, though, is that some products can be made cheaper because of the cheap labor force available. This bar graph shows the different careers in which illegal immigrants work. Farming and labor jobs make up the majority of their work, which almost entirely consist of careers that do not require trained skills.
Illegal immigration has become a pressing issue in the United States. Due to this, the United States has looked into the issue and started to take drastic measures. The diagram shows a fencing system put along the border of Mexico and the United States used to decrease and control the amount of illegal people entering our country. 56% of the United States illegal immigrants, 22% are from other Latin American countries, 13% are from Asia, 6% are from Canada and Europe, and 3% are from Africa and the rest of the world. Illegal immigration is a global issue because people from other parts of the country are affecting how we live here in the United States. 50% of all illegal immigrants come from Mexico. The United States has estimated that over 6,650,000 Mexicans have entered the United States illegally between 2000 and 2009.
Cuban immigration has been a hot topic in more recent elections and political debates. The question that is usually up for debate refers to the wet foot, dry foot policy between the United States and Cuba. The wet foot, dry foot policy states that any Cuban that reaches American soil is automatically protected under the United States Declaration of Independence. It also states that any Cuban found at sea between Cuba and the United States is to be deported to Cuba or another third world country. This policy was made in 1966 and revised in 1995 in an attempt to give Cubans a chance at a better life. On May 23rd of this year, Cuban immigrants were taken back to Cuba by a U.S. Coast Guard cutter William Flores. Flores commented that, "We see this all the time. It's a sad day when we find them at sea because by law we must return them." The question under a lot of controversy is how is the wet foot, dry foot policy not considered illegal immigration? Even though many people are aware of the wet foot, dry foot policy, they are not aware of the ramifications surrounding it. Many people are aware that any Cuban who enters the United States becomes protected under our laws, but what they are not aware of is that if a Cuban refugee does not apply for a green card after 1 year of residency, they will be deported back to Cuba or a third world country. Since they are applying for citizenship, this makes them legal immigrants. Immigration is one of the reasons people in third world countries have hope. In other words, without immigration, the United States would not be the same as it is today.